my brothers have played, and just the game grew on me. I grew up watching my brothers play and always competing against them and trying to beat them, but I always knew this is what I wanted to do. Once I made a decision to play golf at like age 10 or 11 and take out other sports, I knew I wanted to do this. And I did online schooling. I turned pro at 15, and I wanted to follow my dreams and be out in LPGA. And I've set a lot of goals on the way, but it's always just trying to improve on my game, and I think that's always the process. But it's been quite a journey. I mean, there's been ups and downs, but the ups are just so much better because you go through those struggles, and it just makes the wins or just the successes along the way so much better.
Did you feel the enormity of a major championship compared to the other victories you had? Has that been difficult for you to adjust to, or something you prepared for mentally?
You mean getting that win, or
getting that major victory, and how perhaps that's changed everything about your existence out here?
Well, I mean, I don't think of myself any differently. I just get announced differently. I'm the first PS major champion, which is nice. But I guess I have a lot more fans getting that win. But I'm doing what I love, and I'm going to every week just trying my best. And getting that win under my belt has helped me out so much with my confidence. Just relaxing me for the other events after that. I'm a little bit more relaxed on the first tee, and just knowing I can hold a shot under that kind of pressure helps me out.
When it comes to confidence, Mo, I don't think we could say anything, but it's probably soared, 99th in the world up to 26, and it's not like if you looked at your resume, the top 10s were flowing in by the week, and then this happens. What's it really been like? How much self-conversation have you had about it all?
I think for me, it's a huge experience that I can draw upon going into the future and going forward. I mean, it's huge, and it was a big success, and to finish the way I did, and to play very strongly on a difficult Sunday golf course and conditions, and then I played very well the week after. So just really drawing upon those experiences, that's really what I'm thinking for.
Take a question from Randall, and then we'll go to Steve in the back.
Actually, following up, being in the final group on Sunday at Kraft, and then being in that playoff at the International Crown, those are really high-pressure situations. What specifically do you kind of learn in those situations? And then I can get a follow-up, Craig.
We had a lot of fun through a few tournaments where Sundays haven't gone so well for me, being on the top of the leaderboard, and I think those experiences helped me out so much. I got fast at those days, and I learned so much just slowing everything down and going into Kraft the week that Sunday, playing with Michelle. I think overall I just learned so much going into that Sunday. I knew what I needed to change, how I needed to slow down my routine, or just walking to my next shot helped me out so much. But that Sunday at Kraft definitely helped me for the playoff and International Crown. I wasn't expecting to be in that playoff, but I was warmed up, ready to go, and I was pretty fired up about it.
And the follow-up is the International Crown. In that playoff, you hit like 2 really good shots. The second one was, really close to being a brilliant shot, and then you got a bad break out of it. I wondered, how long did it take you to kind of get over how that ended?
Yeah, that shot was probably the best forehand I've ever hit in my life. It was just kind of that in-between yardage where you're about 2 yards off, but I couldn't hit the next club up or it would have been long, and that dead to that pin. So, I hit exactly the shot that I wanted to. Ended up getting into it once I got up there. I thought putt was the best idea. But, it happened. It was tough to get through. I definitely was pretty emotional on that green, but I don't know who wouldn't be playing for their country and being part of a team like that. But it is such a huge honor to play for my country, so red, white, and blue on and represent.
Go to the back, Steve.
What are the biggest challenges playing a major championship on a course that you may have only played twice? I mean, how much does experience help? Or is it overrated? How much is comfortable with the sidelines? Or is that overrated? Just basically, what are the biggest challenges playing a major championship on a course you don't know?
Is that me?
Either one. No, both.
Let's start with you, Lexi, and we'll go to Mo.
Okay. I would say the biggest challenge is it's probably not knowing the exact spot to hit it sometimes. I mean, only getting 2 looks at the golf course, sometimes you just, you don't learn too much like you would if you had a week to practice on that golf course. So I mean, it's the same for everybody. It's the first year for the event here at Monroe Golf Club, and so everybody's going through it with the same amount of experience. So we're just going to try to do our best out there and learn as each shot goes.
No.
There's just a certain amount of subtleties that you have to learn on the go, and also we had some rain today, but how does the course drain? And you know, it spaced off too long, and also the predominant winds, and the winds get tricky. So little stuff like that we all don't know yet, and so we're all just going to be learning this week, and that's going to be the challenge.
Question in the back.
Question for both of you guys. Forgetting the triangle sweep majors, the American triangle sweep majors for a second, and just the overall growth of the game and the role that the success of American golfers like yourself and Stacey, Lewis, and Michelle have had this season in particular. Can you kind of sense what role that's having in the growth of the game in this country, at least right now?
Start with you on that, Mo.
I believe it'd be more of momentum, just here in America, and for golf here, and for the younger players. And I just know for me personally, one of the greatest joys I get is having an influence in people's lives and learning stories. And, you know, in Toledo, I had these 2 little girls that started following me, and I talked to their parents, and they said, you know, it's been so special to meet you and to hear your story and to see you, because our little girls are 50 in stature, and people tell them all the time, you can't play sports. And so I actually taught the older girl the word hogwash. And so I said, next time somebody tells you you're too small to do something, I said, you message me, and I said, and you know that that's hogwash. Okay. So just to make those little influences and to be in a position to have a positive impact, you know, far beyond what we know, that's an honor that I know none of us take lightly.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree with Mo. I mean, even since I turned pro in 2010, the tour has gotten so much better just with the fan base, social media, and the amount of tournaments we've added to our schedule. It's just been huge. I mean, it's getting better and better as the years I've been out here. And like I said, just to be an influence on little girls and boys out here. I mean, even older men and women say, I want to be like you when I grow up. I mean, it's a great feeling to know that people look up to you and, you know, just enjoy watching you play. And I think that's why we love to be out here playing in front of our fans and do what we love. I mean, that's why our tour is amazing.
Mo, if I could ask a follow-up on that. You joked around a couple of minutes ago about the fact that you're now doing press conferences, and the victory for you, you've always been one of the most popular players in women's golf, and with the players out here, very well respected by everyone that covers the game and plays alongside you. You're in a different rent district now. I mean, so this opportunity for you seems like it's a little different. Maybe it comes a little bit out of nowhere, not that you didn't think it could happen. How do you take that, and what do you expect or hope to gain from it and use that platform?
I'm really adjusting to this new, you know, post-major status. As Lexi said earlier, you get a different announcing on the tee box, and that's really fun. But you know, I mean, there are so many causes that are close to my heart, and going forward and in the very near future, I'm gonna have the monetary means to do something about it and to make even more of an impact. So I'm going to have to sit down and seriously figure out where I want to put my energies and efforts. But it's really nice to have more of the opportunity to do that.